Mark McKinnon, I know you've spoken about this already, but worth bringing you back in for this. I mean, it just, you listen to Mike Allen's characterization of how it went down, whether you agree or don't agree with the Romney statement, it just sounds cynical and gross. Please embargo this to 12:01 after 9/11.
Well, the rush to judgment and literally no caution whatsoever in a potentially, who knew at that point, but it's an international situation, so you'd think they at least reserve some judgment. And it was on 9/11, and there was this supposed embargo, and the breaking of the embargo. It's just so patently political. It really gives you pause.
It's really stunning how anything the Romney camp has done as it relates to foreign affairs is beyond a stumble, is an embarrassment. I mean, this continues.
Well, the danger for the campaign in issuing a statement like that and being exposed with the fig leaf, as Mike explained, the embargo until 12:01, is it begs the question of how amateurish are they with regard to foreign policy in this highly volatile, incendiary situation in Libya and Egypt.
Back to this Romney. Lawrence is right. In moments like this, when you're the challenger campaign, if you're careful or say nothing, it gets ignored. The only way to get attention is to say something a little outrageous. And I have to say, I'm stunned. They put out this release when they did, before we knew all the facts, before daybreak, before we know for sure whether there are going to be protests that spread around the world. It seemed to be an irresponsible thing to do. And it's one that I think, I'm fascinated this morning to see that the Romney campaign, no mention, they put out a debt statement. I have a feeling they wish they had that moment back, that they wish they had that statement back. I understand where they feel like they are. They're chasing news cycles right now, and they feel as if they have to be involved in every news cycle and every event if the president's involved in order to look on equal footing. But that was a bad mistake they made last night.
As we talk about the